What's going on, everyone? Hack Fanatic here, and I am coming to you with a vlog for December 10th of 2019. And this is the first week of Season of Dawn, where we have 3 new subclass changes to our solar subclasses on each class, one subclass each. My favorite of which being the Warlock. Being a Warlock main is just insane. The mobility here is unreal. Being able to fly all the way across the Hellmouth and back is so much fun. Like, anytime I'm here, I'm gonna just do it just because I can. And apart from that, we have our new Sundial activity that we are running, in which we can get new weapons, this grenade launcher being one of them. This grenade launcher is a new archetype of grenade launcher of these waves of fire on the ground. And when completing this strike after I was checking it out, lo and behold, bam, we are absolutely getting that bread with a new exotic. I never really get new exotics at the beginning of the season, so what a breath of fresh air. It also marks the start of a new pinnacle, or rather ritual weapon grind, since pinnacles were kind of breaking the entire game there for a little while. So now everyone in Gambit is running double primary shotguns as almost like a new Gambit meta. A lot of people are doing triple shotguns, but I don't know. I do like Delirium too much to put this sucker down. But I will include some gameplay of Python, Buzzard, and the Komodo, hopefully by this next week's vlog. We're going to be on the second week of our Sundial with new activities and our second campaign mission of this season of bringing back Saint 14 from death. You know, going through time, fixing basically our screw up. And I'll be doing that and farming the Arbalest like crazy because everyone and their mother in Crucible is destroying all the poor little new light players with this gun. I mean, if I was a new light player without this gun, getting killed by it so much, I would probably be very, very angry. Maybe Xur will be nice enough this weekend or in the coming ones to sell this thing, or they can hopefully get it dropped so they can join in on this linear fusion rifle massacre. Here I'm going to include the full playthrough of the first mission from our new campaign where we're going to be trying to save Saint 14 and repair our timeline. I'll talk to the guys at the end of the video.
I tried to save Saint 14. I bent the rules of time using a prototype of the Sundial. It allowed me to walk the corridors of time here on Mercury, but I failed. I never found Saint's final moment against the Vex. I encountered younger versions from his first mission to Mercury, among others, but none were the right Saint. The prototype Sundial still exists, accessible off the main deck. And it can still travel through Saint's personal timeline on this planet. But venture there at your own peril. He cannot be saved. I have walked every permutation of those corridors with 100,000 of my echoes and found nothing. Saint 14 is lost. Mistakes are in the past.
The shotgun you crafted in the Infinite Forge is reacting to the sundial. An onboard transponder is broadcasting coordinates. A path through the sundial, crossing 2 time periods. The prophecy blueprint you used to create the perfect paradox must have included this broadcast. If you can open up the initial chamber, I can align us to the first time period the broadcast is referencing. This is new. Topographical scan confirms this is Mercury circa the Dark Age. Incoming signal on an old emergency band. Hold on.
I repeat, this is Saint 14. The Fallen have overrun Zephyr Station. If you can hear this, turn back.
Saint, hold your position. You have an armed guardian incoming.
Who is this?
Just stay alive, Titan.
All is lost, Guardian. Get out of here! I'll hold them off for as long as I can! The Fallen cannot be stopped! They do not negotiate! Their bargains are lies! I've watched them burn and pillage whole villages in the Cosmodrome! Ah! I've watched drags eat children! They envy us! Their legends say the Traveler chose them before us! And they will kill! They will torture! They will maim to earn their machine god's favor! your strength come to? Our people are dying on Earth. They died here on Zephyr Station. I arrived with 1,000 human colonists. Mercury was supposed to be a garden book, but the Vex were here first. They have murdered this planet, and is fallen of the House of Red. Dragged us here all the way from the Cosmodrome. They destroyed us. We never should have come. Another minute and they would have eaten my ghost. Fallen are monsters.
Some are. Are you fit to fight, Titan?
I was supposed to protect these people. I should be dead.
You're stronger than you think.
Not strong enough. What is this?
The perfect paradox, built by my guardian out of spare parts, and light, and sheer will to aid you.
It's beautiful.
I probably shouldn't be showing you this, but when has that ever stopped us? This is the last safe city of humanity, hundreds of years from now. During the day, there are children laughing in the streets. When night falls, the people sleep in their homes, not against the walls, weapons in hand, like the early days.
Like my people.
These are your people, Saint. They're descendants. If you quit the fight, maybe you'll live forever. Your ghost will protect you no matter what. But this last city might never happen.
Everything I've ever built has died. I've buried most of the people I've met. I can't do this. Not anymore.
We all make our own choices. Good luck, Titan. Okay, let's check the tower databases to make sure we didn't just wreck the entire timeline. Querying Saint 14. Records state he was a former commander of the tower. He vanished on a final mission to Mercury in search of the exiled warlock Osiris. Well, those are the big beats. Timeline intact. Good job, Saint. But our trip's not over. That broadcast I picked off the perfect paradox marked one more set of coordinates within the sundial.
And aside from the lore at the end here, that is pretty much the end of our first part of this campaign story, which I am wholeheartedly satisfied with. I love that we got to fight alongside Saint 14. Marino kind of fought alongside. He was kind of support. But it's not very often we get to play with the heroes out in the open world. I'm very happy about that. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later on the next vlog. Peace.